is revise the ideas, okay? So your task today, have your green sheet out. I'm going to go over a couple of things before we revise. Your task is going to be to add, change, or take out any ideas you decide. Okay? For example, I realized that I need to change the division of classwork, or how classwork is divided as a percentage of your grade. From what's listed on this sheet, on the back here, I believe it's listed as coursework, 90%, participation, 10%. I'm going to change that. Coursework is going to include everything, and it's going to be 100%. Okay? Now, the reason I decided on this revision is I feel that in language arts, all the work that we do is important and equal in further developing us as critical thinkers. Literary analysts, I can revise this too, potent discussion experts, and confident writers. All we do, in fact, continuously in this course and every day in life, this is where language arts comes in, is communicate. So I really felt everything worth credit should work towards the 100% of your grade each quarter. Everything we do is important in this course. So there isn't anything that should be considered lesser in how we work on language arts. There are other ideas I want to add or remove, and we'll discuss these when we bring our revisions together when I come back on September 8th. We'll discuss those. Your job now, though, is to be an additional author of these policies and to be a critical editor of these policies. The rest of your time today is available to work on shaping the policies for this course. As you finish up with those and the memoir, you might have some extra time to read, extra time to work on other materials. Prefer you read and prefer that you work on this. Really put in the time to revise the ideas of the policies. These are policies that are going to affect you for the rest of this course. So really think about them. You can change the wording around, you can try to eliminate things, and we'll talk about that. If you want to, here's the way that we could shape this. You may work independently, and again, I'll ask substitute with you, or Mr. Stager in second hour will be able to easily assist you in organizing groups, partners, or working individually if needed. Or with a partner, or in a small group of three is how you may work. So independently, with a partner, small group of three, for the initial revision ideas. What we might want to do if you worked and worked and worked and you finished your ideas for now, you said, you know what, this is all I can find to revise in these policies today. You might want to come together as a whole class and start comparing. What did you come up with? Listing them on the board, seeing where there are similarities and differences across the revisions. What we'll discover, especially when we really bring it all together on Tuesday, is that each period, second period, third period, fifth period, seventh period, eighth period, each of these periods of Language Arts 9 or 10 is probably going to have a very unique set of policies, but sets of policies that share a lot of similarities. And really, that's reflective of what happens in literature as well. Like universal themes across literature. The effects of love, how breaking a friendship is dangerous, how all these different things that we see sometimes in literature. Very similar stories, in fact. Often we compare. That storyline seems very similar to this storyline. We recognize the similarities in literature, but they also are unique because of the authors who create those narratives. That's what we're going to see with these policies. Good luck. I really hope you have a good opportunity. This is a chance for you to shape this course. Work on these revisions. Think about them. Be critical thinkers. Write down your ideas. Mark up the sheet if you want to, and we'll try to come up with a new one for our course. Before I leave you, I'm going to recommend one more book today. When I return and have an opportunity to hand in my now late books to the LMC at the high school, I would recommend, especially if you're really interested in computers, the technology aspect of networking, hacking, code, or you're interested in the effects of government crackdowns, invasion of privacy, profiling of teenagers, meaning the government or authority is targeting you because of the behaviors you have as a teenager, then I highly recommend Little Brother, and this is by Cory Doctorow. This book I could not put down. I think I read it in a day. And I learned a lot from it too, which is another good indicator of a novel or a narrative story or a literary piece's quality. Good indicator of its quality is that you don't want to put it down, and you learn. You learn something from it. And I did. I really had to think about some of the things I take for granted in my own life. Credit cards, passes on the freeway. So it's a very good book. Little Brother, Cory Doctorow. Very relevant today. So if you're interested in what's going on, you have some concerns, you have some questions, or you enjoy using the internet like we all do, and other technologically based ideas and items, I really recommend Little Brother, Cory Doctorow. Check for it on the library shelves as soon as I get back and return it. Alright, so good luck revising the policies. Have a good day. I'll talk to you tomorrow for the final day this week, where you'll have a chance to decide upon which short stories we're going to look at this year in the course. Have a great day.